Welcome back to 20 Car. In the pantheon of automotive excellence, where dreams are forged in steel and ambition is measured in horsepower, there emerges a phoenix from the ashes of convention. The 2026 Lamborghini Temerario Unofficial Concept stands not merely as a vehicle, but as a testament to humanity's relentless pursuit of perfection, a mechanical symphony that challenges the very boundaries of possibility. Like Prometheus stealing fire from the gods, Lamborghini has once again defied expectations, crafting a machine that exists at the intersection of art and engineering, where every curve tells a story and every revolution of its engine whispers the promise of tomorrow. Exterior Design Review. The 2026 Lamborghini Temerario Unofficial Concept represents a paradigm shift in automotive design philosophy, seamlessly blending aggressive aerodynamics with organic, almost biological forms that seem to have been shaped by wind itself. At first glance, the Temerario appears as if it has been carved from a single block of liquid metal, its surface flowing with purpose and intention. The front fascia features Lamborghini's signature Y-shaped DRLs, now reimagined as razor-thin slashes of light that appear to float above the carbon fiber splitter, creating an illusion of weightlessness that defies conventional automotive design. The silhouette of the Temerario is a masterclass in tension and release, with dramatic lines that originate from the front fenders and sweep rearward with increasing velocity, culminating in a truncated tail that houses an active aerodynamic system unlike anything seen before. The side profile reveals an innovative door mechanism that combines the dramatic scissor doors Lamborghini is famous for with a forward hinged section that creates a butterfly-like opening, allowing unprecedented access to the cockpit while maintaining the brand's theatrical entrance ritual. Perhaps the most striking exterior feature is the Temerario's adaptive morphing body panels. Utilizing advanced shape memory alloys and electroactive polymers, sections of the body can actually change their physical properties in response to driving conditions. At low speeds, the car presents a smooth, elegant form, but as velocity increases, certain panels subtly reshape themselves to optimize aerodynamic efficiency, with the transformation occurring so smoothly that it's nearly imperceptible to the naked eye. The rear of the Temerario is dominated by a full-width light bar that appears to be suspended in mid-air, thanks to clever optical engineering that creates a holographic effect. Below this, an active diffuser extends and retracts based on driving dynamics, while the quad exhaust system is integrated into the bodywork in such a way that the tailpipes appear only when the engine reaches higher temperatures, creating a dynamic, ever-changing exterior aesthetic. Color options for the Temerario go beyond traditional paint, with Lamborghini offering a revolutionary chroma flux finish that can change color based on ambient light conditions and even driver preference. Using micro-encapsulated pigments and an electrical current, the vehicle can shift across a spectrum of colors, allowing owners to match their car to their mood or surroundings with the touch of a button. Interior Design Review. Stepping inside the 2026 Lamborghini Temerario Unofficial Concept is akin to entering a spacecraft designed by Italian artisans. The interior philosophy is one of technological humanism, where cutting-edge innovation is balanced with tactile, sensory-rich materials that connect the driver to the machine on a primal level. The cockpit is arranged in a driver-centric 1+1 configuration, with the passenger area slightly recessed to emphasize the driver's primacy while still offering an immersive experience for the co-pilot. The dashboard is a marvel of minimalist design, featuring a single, seamless display that spans the entire width of the cockpit. This infinity screen uses advanced holographic projection technology to create a three-dimensional interface that appears to float in space, allowing the driver to interact with vehicle functions through intuitive gesture controls and eye-tracking technology. When the vehicle is powered off, the screen becomes completely transparent, revealing the intricate mechanical components that lie beneath, a feature that pays homage to Lamborghini's tradition of showcasing mechanical beauty. The steering wheel is a work of art in itself, crafted from a single piece of forged carbon fiber with integrated touch-sensitive controls that provide haptic feedback. The wheel can transform its shape and resistance based on driving mode, becoming thicker and more substantial for spirited driving and slimming down for comfort during extended journeys. Behind the wheel, a digital instrument cluster projects vital information directly onto the windshield using augmented reality technology, creating the illusion that the car is communicating directly with the driver's consciousness. Seating in the Temerario represents a revolutionary approach to ergonomics, with bio-adaptive seats that use microfluidic technology to conform perfectly to the driver's body shape. The seats actively monitor pressure points and adjust in real time to ensure optimal comfort and support during both spirited driving and long-distance touring. The upholstery is crafted from a proprietary synthetic material that mimics the properties of the finest Italian leather while offering enhanced durability and sustainability. With each panel featuring a unique, algorithmically generated pattern that ensures no two Temerarios have identical interiors. Ambient lighting in the cabin serves both aesthetic and functional purposes, with programmable light zones that can change color and intensity based on driving conditions, time of day, and even the driver's biometric feedback. During night driving, the lighting subtly shifts to help maintain alertness, while during performance driving, it intensifies in response to G-forces, creating a synesthetic experience where light and motion become one. The Temerario's interior also incorporates an advanced air purification system that not only filters external pollutants but also releases subtle, driver-selected fragrances that can enhance the driving experience. From the invigorating scent of mountain air to the calming aroma of Mediterranean forests, these olfactory elements work in concert with the visual and tactile aspects of the cabin to create a truly multi-sensory environment. Technical specifications review. At the heart of the 2026 Lamborghini Temerario Unofficial Concept lies a powertrain that represents the pinnacle of current and near-future automotive technology. The Temerario is propelled by a revolutionary hybrid system that combines a naturally aspirated V12 engine with advanced electric motors, creating a symbiosis between traditional Lamborghini performance and cutting-edge electrification. The internal combustion component displaces 6.5 liters and features a flat-plane crankshaft design that allows it to rev to an astonishing 9,500 RPM, producing 830 horsepower at 8,400 RPM and 575 pounds-to-foot of torque at 6,500 RPM. Complementing the V12 is a state-of-the-art electric system that consists of 3 axial flux motors, one integrated with each front wheel and another mounted directly on the engine's crankshaft. These electric motors provide an additional 320 horsepower and 295 pounds-to-foot of torque, bringing the total system output to an astonishing 1,150 horsepower and 870 pounds-to-foot of torque. The electric motors are powered by a solid-state battery pack with an energy density of 500 watt-hours/kg, more than double that of current lithium-ion batteries. This 15 kWh battery is strategically positioned low in the chassis to maintain optimal weight distribution and center of gravity. Power is delivered to all 4 wheels through an advanced torque vectoring system with 8-speed dual-clutch transmission that features pre-selective gear engagement and shift times of less than 50 milliseconds. The Temerario's drivetrain can operate in several distinct modes. Full electric for urban driving with a range of approximately 50 miles, hybrid for balanced efficiency and performance, and a hot hybrid mode that maximizes both power sources for track use. Additionally, a qualifying mode temporarily overboosts the electric motors for maximum acceleration, while a V12-only mode allows purists to experience the unadulterated thrill of the naturally aspirated engine. The chassis of the Temerario is constructed from a revolutionary carbon fiber reinforced titanium composite that offers the strength of carbon fiber with enhanced impact resistance and thermal stability. This material, developed in conjunction with aerospace engineers, reduces weight by 15% compared to traditional carbon fiber while increasing torsional rigidity by 22%. The chassis utilizes active suspension geometry that can adjust ride height, damping rates, and even wheelbase by up to 2 inches, optimizing the car for various driving conditions from comfort to track mode. Braking is handled by a carbon ceramic system with electromechanical actuation that eliminates traditional hydraulic lines, reducing weight and improving response time. The brake rotors feature a unique wave pattern that not only enhances cooling but also creates a distinctive auditory signature during hard braking. The system incorporates regenerative braking capable of recapturing up to 80% of kinetic energy during deceleration, significantly improving efficiency in hybrid and electric modes. The Temerario's aerodynamics are equally impressive, featuring an active system with over 20 movable surfaces that can generate up to 1,200 kilograms of downforce at 150 miles per hour. The car's drag coefficient can be adjusted from 0.26 for high-speed efficiency to 0.45 for maximum downforce during track use. The underbody is completely sealed and incorporates venturi tunnels that work in conjunction with the rear diffuser to create a ground effect that stabilizes the vehicle at high speeds. The Temerario's technological suite is controlled by a centralized quantum processor that performs over 50 trillion calculations per second, managing everything from powertrain dynamics to driver assistance systems. This AI-driven system learns from the driver's habits and preferences, gradually tailoring the car's responses to create a truly personalized driving experience. The processor also enables Level 3 autonomous capability on highways, though Lamborghini has emphasized that the Temerario is designed primarily for engaged, enthusiastic driving. Connectivity features include a 5G-enabled communication system that allows for real-time traffic updates, remote vehicle monitoring, and even virtual co-piloting, where professional drivers can provide guidance during track sessions. The infotainment system supports both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, displayed on the holographic interface with customizable layouts that prioritize either performance information or comfort features based on driving mode. Safety equipment in the Temerario includes a comprehensive suite of driver assistance systems. From adaptive cruise control to autonomous emergency braking, all calibrated to intervene only when absolutely necessary to preserve the purity of the driving experience. The car also features a revolutionary digital crumple zone system that uses sensors to anticipate collisions and pretension a safety structure, enhancing occupant protection beyond conventional passive safety measures. Fuel consumption in city and highway, the paradox of power and efficiency. The 2026 Lamborghini Temerario Unofficial Concept presents a fascinating paradox, a hypercar capable of astronomical performance that simultaneously embraces a degree of efficiency previously unthinkable in this stratosphere. Lamborghini engineers, channeling the spirit of Da Vinci, have approached fuel consumption not as a limitation, but as an engineering challenge to be conquered through intelligent design and electrification. In urban environments, where the Temerario primarily utilizes its electric powertrain, the consumption narrative flips entirely. Operating in full EV mode, the car achieves an equivalent fuel consumption rating of 0 liters per 100 kilometers, a figure that would have seemed like heresy in Santa Gata Bolognese a decade ago. The 50-mile electric range allows for emission-free commutes, transforming the supercar experience into one compatible with increasingly stringent urban emissions regulations and eco-conscious sensibilities. The regenerative braking system, capturing up to 80% of kinetic energy during deceleration, further maximizes this urban efficiency, turning every red light into an opportunity to recharge. Switch to hybrid mode for city driving, and the Temerario still defies expectations. The sophisticated energy management system seamlessly blends the V12 and electric motors, prioritizing electric propulsion at low speeds and engaging the combustion engine only when necessary or when the driver demands more spirited performance. This results in a remarkable 5.2 liters 100 kilometers, approximately 45 miles per gallon, in combined city cycles, a figure that rivals many high-performance sedans. The start-stop system, enhanced by the instant torque of the electric motors, eliminates wasteful idling, while the cylinder deactivation technology can shut down 6 cylinders of the V12 during light loads, effectively turning it into a highly efficient inline-6 for cruising. On the open highway, the Temerario's aerodynamic prowess comes into play, with the adaptive body panels optimized for low drag, CD of 0.26, and the hybrid system efficiently maintaining cruising speeds. The consumption figure settles at an astonishing 6.8 liters 100 kilometers, approximately 35 miles per gallon. This is achieved while effortlessly cruising at speeds that would leave most supercars straining and gulping fuel. The ability to maintain high speeds with minimal engine load, supplemented by electric torque when needed, showcases the brilliance of the powertrain integration. The active grille shutters and underbody sealing further reduce turbulence, slicing through the air with predatory efficiency. However, it's crucial to understand that these figures represent the Temerario in its most restrained, efficiency-focused guises. Engage hot hybrid or qualifying modes, and the narrative shifts dramatically. When the full 1,150 horsepower is unleashed, the V12 screaming towards its 9,500 RPM redline and the electric motors providing instantaneous thrust, fuel consumption inevitably reflects the immense power being deployed. Track use can see figures plummet to 25 to 30 liters 100 kilometers, 9 to 11 miles per gallon, a thirsty but entirely expected consequence of harnessing such primal forces. Yet, even here, the hybrid system mitigates the worst excesses, with regenerative braking recouping significant energy during deceleration phases. The Temerario's fuel efficiency is not merely about saving money at the pump, it represents a philosophical shift. It proves that raw, unadulterated performance and environmental responsibility need not be mutually exclusive. It offers the Lamborghini enthusiast the ability to enjoy the visceral thrill of a naturally aspirated V12 when desired, while seamlessly transitioning to silent, zero-emission driving when appropriate. This duality, this ability to be both a raging bull and a silent sentinel, is perhaps the Temerario's most revolutionary fuel-related characteristic. It consumes not just petrol, but preconceptions about what a hypercar must be. Zero to 100 km height acceleration review, rewriting the laws of motion. To describe the 2026 Lamborghini Temerario Unofficial Concept's acceleration as fast is a profound understatement, akin to describing a supernova as bright. It is an experience that fundamentally challenges human perception, a violent yet controlled eruption of force that compresses time and space into a white-knuckled, adrenaline-fueled instant. Lamborghini hasn't merely built a car that accelerates quickly, they have engineered a device that temporarily suspends the laws of physics as we understand them. The official figures, staggering as they are, barely scratch the surface of the sensation. 0 to 100 km height, 62 miles per hour, is annihilated in just 2.1 seconds. This isn't a gradual build, it's an instantaneous, violent launch that feels less like acceleration and more like being fired from a railgun. The secret lies in the perfect synergy between the V12's high revving power and the electric motor's instantaneous, full torque from 0 RPM delivery. At launch, the electric motors provide an initial, gut-wrenching shove, their 295 pounds-to-foot available instantly, while the V12, freed from the inertia of a traditional launch by the electric assist, spools up with terrifying ferocity. The advanced torque vectoring system ensures not a single horsepower is wasted to wheel spin, even on less than perfect surfaces, clawing at the tarmac with relentless, unyielding grip. The experience is profoundly multi-sensory. Visually, the world outside dissolves into a blur of color and light, the holographic HUD displaying rapidly escalating speed figures that seem impossible. Orally, it's a symphony of controlled chaos. The high-pitched whine of the electric motors giving way to the spine-tingling, mechanical scream of the V12 as it climbs towards its stratospheric redline, punctuated by the crisp, rifle-crack shifts of the dual-clutch transmission. Tactily, the forces are immense. You're pinned deep into the bioadaptive seat, which firms up instantly to provide maximum support, feeling the G-forces push the blood from your extremities. The active suspension works overtime, preventing the nose from rising excessively and maintaining perfect composure. The acceleration doesn't let up. 0 to 200 km height, 124 miles per hour, is dispatched in a mere 5.4 seconds. This is where the Temerario's hybrid powertrain truly shines. While traditional supercars might begin to feel the effects of aerodynamic drag and gearing limitations, the Temerario's electric motors continue to fill the torque curve seamlessly, providing relentless thrust as the V12 screams through its power band. The feeling is one of endless acceleration, a seemingly inexhaustible well of power that pushes you deeper and deeper into the seat. Reaching 300 km height, 186 miles per hour, takes just 11.8 seconds. At this velocity, the active aerodynamics are in full effect, generating significant downforce to keep the car planted. The adaptive body panels have subtly reshaped themselves, optimizing airflow. the Temerario feels utterly stable, composed, and still accelerating with devastating force. It's a testament to the holistic engineering approach, powertrain, aerodynamics, chassis, and electronics working in perfect, terrifying harmony. The quarter-mile falls in 9.1 seconds at a trap speed of 255 km height, 158 miles per hour. These figures place the Temerario firmly in the upper echelon of hypercar performance, rivaling and often exceeding dedicated track machines and million-dollar limited editions. Yet, what truly sets it apart is the nature of the acceleration. It's not just brutal, it's incredibly refined and accessible. The sophisticated traction control and torque vectoring make this monumental performance exploitable, even for drivers without professional training. The power delivery, while immense, is linear and predictable, allowing the driver to modulate the throttle precisely. Comparing it to its predecessors, the Temerario's acceleration represents a quantum leap. The Aventador SVJ, a formidable machine, reached 100 km height in 2.8 seconds, nearly 3/4 of a second slower. The hybrid SF90 Stradale, a direct competitor, matches the 2.1-second time, but the Temerario achieves it with the added drama and emotional resonance of a high-revving V12, creating a more visceral, engaging experience. In essence, the 2026 Lamborghini Temerario Unofficial Concept's acceleration is more than a statistic, it's an event. It's a visceral assault on the senses that redefines the boundaries of road car performance. It's the feeling of being propelled by a force greater than yourself, a mechanical deity bending the fabric of reality to its will. It's not merely fast, it's a fundamental rewriting of the relationship between driver, machine, and the road ahead. It is, quite simply, acceleration distilled to its purest, most potent form. Buyer age range analysis, bridging generations of desire. The 2026 Lamborghini Temerario Unofficial Concept, with its revolutionary fusion of bleeding-edge technology and timeless Lamborghini drama, casts a wider net over potential buyers than any model in the brand's history. It transcends traditional demographics, appealing to a spectrum of ages united not by a number, but by a shared passion for the extraordinary and the means to acquire it. However, distinct psychographic profiles emerge within this broad appeal. The core, 40 to 55 years old, the established connoisseur. This demographic represents the traditional Lamborghini heartland. They are typically highly successful entrepreneurs, C-suite executives, or inheritors of significant wealth. They have the financial security, $450,000 plus base price, and life experience to appreciate the Temerario not just as a performance machine, but as a piece of rolling art and engineering. For them, the Temerario offers the perfect evolution of the Lamborghini they may have coveted or owned in their youth: Diablo, Murcielago, early Gallardo. They value the visceral thrill of the V12 engine above all else, its sound, its linear power delivery, its mechanical soul. The hybrid technology isn't the primary draw. Rather, it's a means to enhance the V12 experience, filling torque gaps, enabling silent start-stop, and provide practical benefits like urban EV capability and improved efficiency, aligning with a growing awareness of environmental responsibility without sacrificing the core Lamborghini ethos. They appreciate the craftsmanship, the exclusivity, and the statement the Temerario makes about their success and discerning taste. They are likely to use the car for weekend drives, high-profile social events, and perhaps occasional track days, valuing comfort and advanced features like the holographic interface and bioadaptive seats. The emerging force, 30 to 40 years old, the tech-savvy visionary. This group is rapidly becoming a significant force in the hypercar market. They are often self-made magnates in the tech, finance, or creative industries, individuals who built their fortunes by embracing disruption and innovation. For them, the Temerario's technological prowess is as compelling as its performance. The morphing body panels, The solid-state batteries, the advanced AI-driven quantum processor, the holographic interface, these features resonate deeply with their worldview. They see the Temerario not just as a car, but as a platform for the future, a tangible manifestation of cutting-edge engineering. While they undoubtedly appreciate the V12's drama, they are equally excited by the seamless integration of electric power, the instant torque, and the potential for over-the-air updates that could enhance the car over time. They are digitally native, expecting seamless connectivity, advanced driver aids, even if rarely used, and a user experience that rivals their smartphones. They are more likely to push the car's limits on track, exploit the qualifying mode, and utilize features like virtual co-piloting. They value performance, innovation, and the wow factor of the technology as much as the heritage. The aspirational edge, 50+ years old, the passionate collector. This group includes seasoned collectors and enthusiasts who may have owned multiple exotics over the years. Their age might place them slightly above the core demographic, but their passion for automobiles is undimmed. They are drawn to the Temerario's significance as a potential future classic, a landmark model representing Lamborghini's bold step into the hybrid era while retaining its iconic V12. They appreciate the engineering nuances, the materials science, carbon titanium composite, and the sheer audacity of the concept. For them, ownership is about preserving a piece of automotive history and experiencing the pinnacle of current technology. They might be less concerned with daily usability or track exploits, focusing more on the car's design, its place in Lamborghini's lineage, and its long-term investment potential. The Temerario's blend of tradition, V12, scissor butterfly doors, and radical innovation makes it a uniquely compelling addition to a curated collection. The wild card, sub-30, the lottery winner prodigy. While statistically the smallest group, the Temerario's dramatic presence and viral potential inevitably attract a handful of exceptionally young buyers. These could be lottery winners, cryptocurrency millionaires overnight, or once-in-a-generation athletes-entertainers who achieve staggering wealth early. Their motivation is often driven by pure desire, status, and the adrenaline rush. They are less likely to delve deeply into the engineering nuances and more captivated by the car's outrageous looks, its mind-bending performance, and its undeniable cool factor. Social media presence is crucial. The Temerario is an Instagram dream. They will likely exploit the car's performance to the fullest, perhaps less judiciously than older buyers. While not the target demographic, their ownership adds to the car's mystique and cultural footprint. Conclusion on age range: the Temerario's genius lies in its ability to speak to these diverse groups simultaneously. The V12 and dramatic design satisfy the traditionalist soul. The revolutionary hybrid tech and digital interface captivate the innovator's mind. The engineering excellence and landmark status appeal to the collector's intellect. And the sheer, unadulterated spectacle attracts the young and wealthy. Lamborghini hasn't just built a car for one generation, they've built a bridge between them, creating a machine that resonates with the timeless desire for speed, beauty, and exclusivity, while firmly embracing the technological future. The typical buyer might cluster in the 40 to 55 range, but the Temerario's appeal is boundless, defined more by passion and prosperity than by the year on their birth certificate. Comparison with competitors and other cars, forging a new hypercar paradigm. The 2026 Lamborghini Temerario Unofficial Concept doesn't enter a vacuum, it crashes into the rarefied atmosphere of the hypercar segment, a domain populated by engineering marvels from Ferrari, McLaren, Porsche, and even Lamborghini's own stable. To understand its true significance, we must dissect how it stacks up against these titans, not just on paper, but in philosophy, execution, and emotional resonance. 1. Ferrari SF90 Stradale, the hybrid benchmark. Powertrain: both utilize a V8 plus triple electric motor hybrid setup. SF90, twin-turbo V8, Temerario, not V12. SF90 produces 986 horsepower, Temerario 1150 horsepower. Ferrari relies on turbocharging for top-end rush, Lamborghini uses natural aspiration for linear response and oral drama. Temerario's solid-state battery offers greater energy density and potential than SF90's lithium-ion. Performance: acceleration, 0 to 100 km height, is near identical. SF90, 2.5s, Temerario, 2.1s. Unofficial estimates vary, but Temerario targets the top speed comparable. SF90, 340 km height, Temerario, S350 plus kmh. SF90 is renowned for its track focus and razor-sharp handling. Temerario aims for a broader remit, blistering pace combined with greater grand touring comfort and dramatic presence. Design experience: SF90 is a technological tour de force, but its design is arguably more evolution than revolution compared to the Temerario's morphing body and holographic interior. Ferrari's driving experience is often described as more clinical, precise. Lamborghini prioritizes raw emotion and theatricality. The Temerario's V12 soundtrack is inherently more dramatic than the SF90's turbo V8. Verdict: the SF90 is the established hybrid hypercar king, focused on ultimate track performance. The Temerario counters with more power, a more emotionally resonant V12, revolutionary design elements, and a more versatile character, blending extreme performance with surprising comfort and tech-forward luxury. It's less of a pure track weapon, more of an all-encompassing supercar experience. 2. McLaren 765 LT, the lightweight purist. Powertrain: represents a different philosophy. Rear-wheel drive, twin-turbo V8, 755 horsepower, no hybrid assistance. Focuses on minimal weight, 1,339 kilograms, and driver engagement. Temerario is AWD, hybrid, significantly heavier, est. 1,650 kilograms, but vastly more powerful. Performance: 765 LT is brutally fast, 0 to 100 km height, 2.8s, and lauded for its raw, connected feel and agility. Temerario will likely match or exceed its acceleration and top speed effortlessly, but the experience is different. The McLaren is about finesse and feedback, the Lamborghini is about overwhelming force and technological supremacy. Design experience: McLaren design is functional, aerodynamically driven, often seen as more understated. Temerario is extroverted, dramatic, almost futuristic. The 765 LT cabin is Spartan, track-focused. Temerario's is a tech-laden, sensory-rich environment. The McLaren offers a purer, more analog driving experience. The Lamborghini offers a more immersive, digitally enhanced one. Verdict: the 765 LT is for the driver who prioritizes lightweight handling and a pure, unfiltered connection above all else. The Temerario is for those who want the absolute pinnacle of performance technology, dramatic design, and a more versatile, comfortable package. They represent opposite ends of the high-performance spectrum. 3. Porsche 918 Spyder, the hybrid pioneer. Legacy comparison. Powertrain. The 918 was revolutionary, V8 plus twin electric motors, 887 horsepower. Temerario surpasses it significantly in power, 1,150 horsepower, and benefits from years of battery tech advancement, solid-state versus lithium-ion. Both use naturally aspirated engines for emotional appeal. Performance: 918 was incredibly fast, 0 to 100 km height, 2.6 s, and set blistering Nürburgring lap records. Temerario targets similar or better acceleration and top speed, with likely superior on-track performance due to more advanced aerodynamics, torque vectoring, and chassis tech. Design experience: 918 design is complex but functional, reflecting its Le Mans prototype tech. Temerario is more sculptural and futuristic. The 918 interior is advanced for its time but feels dated next to the Temerario's holographic interface and bioadaptive seats. Both offer hybrid versatility, but Temerario's tech is generations ahead. Verdict: the 918 was a landmark, proving the hybrid hypercar concept. The Temerario is its spiritual successor, taking the hybrid hypercar concept to its logical conclusion with vastly more power, cutting-edge technology, and a more dramatic Lamborghini persona. It builds on the 918's legacy while pushing every boundary further. 4. Lamborghini Aventador SVJ, the V12 ancestor. Powertrain: pure naturally aspirated V12, 770 horsepower, no hybrid, RWD or AWD. Represents the pinnacle of Lamborghini's traditional V12, non-hybrid era. Temerario uses a more powerful V12, 830 horsepower, augmented by significant electric boost, 320 horsepower. Performance: SVJ is monstrously fast, 0 to 100 km height, 2.8 s, and legendary for its raw, aggressive character and Nürburgring record. Temerario demolishes it in acceleration, 2.1 s, and likely top speed. The SVJ requires more skill to exploit. The Temerario's advanced AWD and torque vectoring make its immense power more accessible. Design experience: SVJ design is aggressive but evolutionary. Temerario is revolutionary. SVJ interior is dramatic but focused on analog gauges and minimal tech. Temerario is a digital cockpit. The SVJ offers a visceral, mechanical driving experience. The Temerario offers a technologically augmented, yet still visceral, experience. Verdict: the SVJ is the ultimate expression of Lamborghini's traditional V12 supercar. The Temerario is the future, retaining the V12 soul but amplifying it with electrification, groundbreaking technology, and a design that looks like it arrived from a decade ahead. It's not a replacement, it's an evolution into a new dimension. 5. Reimagined, the electric extremist. Powertrain: pure electric, quad motors, 1,914 horsepower. Represents the absolute peak of EV performance. Temerario is a hybrid combining V12 emotion with electric thrust. Performance: Navira is the acceleration king, 0 to 100 km height, 1.85 s, leveraging instant electric torque. Temerario, while incredibly fast, cannot match this raw, off-the-line violence. However, the Temerario offers the emotional soundtrack and high-revving drama the Navira cannot replicate. Top speed is comparable, Navira, 412 km height, Temerario, S350 plus kmh. Design experience, Navira is a technological showcase, focused on aerodynamic efficiency and EV packaging. Temerario prioritizes dramatic Lamborghini design and a multi-sensory interior. The Navira experience is silent speed, the Temerario is a symphony of combustion and electric power. Verdict: the Navira is the ultimate statement of electric performance, a technological marvel. The Temerario offers a different proposition, the best of both worlds, the soul-stirring drama of a V12 combined with the brutal efficiency and thrust of electrification, wrapped in unmistakable Lamborghini drama. It's for those who want cutting-edge tech without sacrificing the emotional core of the internal combustion engine. Overall competitive positioning, the 2026 Lamborghini Temerario Unofficial Concept doesn't just compete, it redefines the segment. It offers more power and advanced technology than the SF90, more versatility and drama than the 765 LT, a generational leap over the 918, and the emotional V12 core the Navira lacks. It uniquely blends extreme performance, revolutionary design, cutting-edge technology, and surprising usability. While competitors excel in specific areas, track focus, lightweight, pure EV, the Temerario aims to be the most complete, compelling, and forward-thinking hypercar package, a machine that satisfies the intellect with its engineering, the soul with its V12, and the senses with its presence and performance. It doesn't just join the hypercar conversation, it seeks to lead it into the next era.